Hello and thank you everyone for tuning in on this third DSG vlog. It's the first one in 2017, and with the new year I can also announce a new change in the DSG structure. At the last AGM in December, Klaus-Peter Heil has taken over as the new co-chairperson after Jana Gielke unfortunately had to step down because she's moved to Dresden. And I wholeheartedly welcome Klaus-Peter. I'm looking forward to very many projects and very much work that's lying ahead. One of them being, of course, to organize Senior League, which he's already doing. So he's a very suitable candidate. He's been with DSG even more and longer than I have ever. And so I'm very much looking forward to working together with you, Klaus-Peter, and the rest of the team. Here we go. There are a few things I'd like to say. It's a very short list today. First of all, in January, we had a team traveling to Tallinn, Estonia. The English College Open tournament is taking place there. They were successful in winning 3 debates, 3 out of 6, if I believe was the number. And connected with that were a few workshops and other events in and around Tallinn. And that was one of first many, I hope, international participations of DSG teams in Europe and the world. More to come, and there's also one addition that I'll tell you in a little bit. But first, up next is the Senior League weekend in Würzburg, and we kind of like to remind everyone to pay their due fees. Not everyone has paid them all in full. Some have, I think 2/3 of the teams have paid already, but please, if you haven't done so, get in contact with Klaus-Peter Heil or Franziska Mohr, who are both organizing Senior League, and find out if you need any more information on the payments. If not, then please make sure that you transfer the money to the account before the event starts. Secondly, at Würzburg there's going to be a membership meeting, but it's not exclusively for members of DSG. We invite everyone who's on site, either coach or judge, to be in the room with us and to discuss further decisions or strategies that DSG should take or hold. And you're invited to have a say there, and it happens to be 35 teams this year. It's one of the largest I can remember. It's got to be a record-breaking attendance. We had to actually ask delegations to downsize their team size because we ran out of beds. So I don't think that ever happened before. So it's very cool that Senior League is alive and kicking like that. So I'm very much looking forward to that meeting where we can exchange ideas and where you can give feedback and just let us know what you think about how things are going in DSG or how they're not. So there's your say, and then you're invited to join us there. Even if you're not at Würzburg, you can come just for that. Typically it's on the Saturday evening around 7, but make sure you check the webpage for the final schedule, which I believe will be out soon. Secondly, to get back to the international tournament that I've announced, that is the middle schools tournament that's taking place in Slovenia. It's an annual event. Sometimes it had to be cancelled, but this year it's going to take place on 18th of March in a town called Domzale near Ljubljana, and it's just a one-day tournament for teams aged, I think, 14 to 16 or 14 to 17 years of age. So it's a junior league tournament just for beginning teams. And I would like to suggest and recommend to you that you consider participation with the junior league team there. It's not the first time that a German team goes there. In 1 year, in fact, we actually won the tournament. So I think it's great experience. It's great practice for junior debaters to get to an international tournament and also debate against equally inexperienced teams, and that is a great opportunity, and it's very cheap also. I can't speak for the train ride or the flight even, but the participation fee is 18 euros just to be there and have, I think it's 3 rounds of debates on the Saturday and a final. So consider checking the webpage that is below this video. Lastly, speaking of junior league teams, I would like to emphasize that we wholeheartedly also welcome junior league teams in this year's German Schools Debating Championship that we are currently planning. So the GSDC 2017, which will take place in Stuttgart. And we already have kind of a core or come together, but what we still need are hosting schools, because without hosts we can't have a tournament. So please, if you're at a school in the Stuttgart region, which is still part of VVS preferably, because we always get this kind of network rail pass for every participant for very little money. If that's the case this year, then it would be preferable if you were inside 4S. And consider hosting a day which is one of the three, which is June 23rd to 25th. That's Friday through Sunday. Those of you who have attended GSDC before may notice that it's a bit of a reduced schedule. We've tried to make it more compact and have just 2 nights or 3 days of debates. For further details, please check the webpage, because that's where we also ask you to enter a pre-registration form, or to fill in the pre-registration form that we've already put there. To let us know if you're considering participation, because recent years have shown that participation was either very small or just too small to actually have the tournament. So please fill in that form by the end of February. And as I said before, you can bring junior league or senior league teams. If there are enough junior league teams, we may even consider having 2 tracks, so that we can have juniors debate juniors and seniors, and then have a final rounds or something. That's totally open for discussion, but we won't know until you let us know if you would be part of that. So please check the dates, 23rd to 25th of June, and check with your debaters if you'd be interested in participating. There's more information on the webpage. That's already it. That's a very short list this time. Please keep checking the webpage and visit us on Facebook. And if you're not a member yet, then please consider being a member of DSG. Without any further ado, I say bye-bye, and I'll see you at one of our events, you with your debaters, or your debaters, preferably both, and see you around. Bye-bye.